are representing Jesus and representing God. You see, there are some things we don't want to face. So there's a lot of people misbehaving in the church. And they are using the same Bible that should protect us to get away with nonsense. I said, the day you touch her, I'm giving him the authorization to leave you, even though you are my daughter. So misbehave again. And I said, son, go and learn martial art. Before her, she's my spiritual daughter. I said, go and learn martial art. Learn self-defense. And next time when she wants to slap you, just do this. Yeah! Ha! Yeah! That is blocking. Say block. Tell somebody, block. Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Ha! Push her face. Or do your finger like here into her eyes. From that day up to today, they just sent me a picture of Christmas, the two of them. The marriage is beautiful. She stopped beating him. It's foolishness. And they needed their father to speak to them. Say, stop that nonsense. Beating a man, do you know what it means? Beating your head. Hey, mommy, are they? Yeah. She stopped. Yeah.
Bible says, but he shall receive 100-fold now in this time.
100-fold in this world. Everything you give up for Christ and the gospel, you get it back.
Houses and brethren and sisters and mothers and children and lands with persecution. And in the world to come, eternal life.
The persecution, we don't want it. We want all the blessing, but we don't want the persecution. This generation of Christians, we don't want persecution, so we want everything to be smooth. No. You suffer persecution. You will. I have accepted persecution. I have. And persecution sometimes go with misrepresentation. Yeah. You've been misrepresented. Yeah. People misrepresent me. Even my preaching. When I preach, they will find something to take something out of what I've said. To blow it and make a headline to sell. Once upon a time, I asked a guy in this country. He was very, very good in the media. And I said, listen, let me ask you something. Me, Duncan Williams, what have I done against you people? You know what he told me? He said, Papa, can I be honest? I said, yes. He said, we don't have anything against you. You are a household name and you sell. He said, what? I sell. So I said, so you are selling your papers through me? You are selling your papers by dishonoring and discrediting me to the public, putting all kinds of headlines about me. I was in Columbia, Maryland some years ago, and I had a call from an editor in London. And he said, are you Duncan Williams? I said, yes. And he said, I have a brother who is a drug addict. I'm told you have a drug rehab center. I said, yes. Those of you who don't know, we have a drug rehab center. We have over 100 drug addicts. And among all the drug rehab in Ghana here, we have 70 success stories. 70% success story of our drug rehab. And he said, I have a brother. Can I send him to you for help? And I said, yes, send him. I'll help him. I arrived in London, and I was very troubled on that day. I was bazaar. I felt some bazaar like that. Okay? Yeah. That's the best way to explain it to you. I arrived at Heathrow from BWI, and I saw headline, News of the World, Duncan Williams, a drug baron. And I said, hey, me? When did I arrive here? Then when you open the newspaper, it was about one of my brothers. He's here right now. As I'm preaching, he's here. He got involved with some drugs guy in Paris. And there was some confusion and a fight about the whole deal. And he said, listen, I'm a very honest person. If you don't believe me, ask my brother. He's a preacher. He mentioned my name. So they gave my name to these people. They investigated me. And in the newspaper, they said, how can you be delivering people from drugs and your brother is into drugs? That was the story that brought me in. And they messed my name. And then a local newspaper took the same thing, put it front page. It was, and people left the church because of that. People, they forsook me. They left me. I talked to them, begged them, called them. They won't return my call. They left the church. And I left it alone. Those were part of the sufferings I have to go through. And it was my brother, but I have to face it. And I'm used to sell newspapers. And people think they will go scot-free. You will not go scot-free. It's just a matter of time. You and your children, if you have children, your children will suffer the consequence. And in your old age, you say, why me? What have I done? What have you done? You use somebody's son's name to make money. You use me to make wealth. And you, listen, I have forgiven you, but the principle is clear. You will reap what you sow. You will not go unpunished. So keep on using my name in social media to gain points, make money, confuse people, misrepresent me, lie about me, use me any way you want to. But let me announce to you, you will not go scot-free. There are consequences. It will follow you and your children, and it will follow your bloodline. Luasia talas. Samalakumba handiliki watasis. Idilu kan device. Awandi alais. Kudabahand. Dei. Kulabahand. Davaniki makundi vasayas. Lakatuli biki dahandasitis. It's just a matter of time. And to catch up with you. And you will know that scripture cannot be broken. For that which is written takes effect. And yea, it is written, as I have seen upon and under the sun, those who plow wickedness and sow iniquity shall reap the same. And those that throws a stone at their neighbor, it shall come back to them. And those that set nets for their neighbor, it shall catch them. And those that dig a pit shall fall into it themselves. Stand on your feet. Stand on your feet. I'm through. I'll continue. Tell somebody, back to the cross. Bishop, it's yours. I'm going to the youth church. I love